She had just arrived in Malaysia to begin a new chapter of her life, filled with hope, ambition, and dreams. But just 5 days later, a horrifying phone call changed everything. A 20-year-old Chinese student fell to her death from the 39th floor of a Selangor apartment building after she was manipulated by a scammer posing as a police officer. What drove her to this devastating end? And could it happen to someone you know? You're watching 2230, your source for in-depth and eye-opening news that matters. If you find value in this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this to raise awareness. Let's get into the facts. Li Bowen, a bright and promising student from Shandong, China, arrived in Malaysia on the 13th of March to pursue her studies. But on the 18th, she received a chilling call from a man claiming to be Officer Du Feng from the Shanghai Public Security Bureau. He told her she was under investigation for information trafficking, and even more disturbingly, accused her of being involved in the murder of an elderly woman. Here's where things take a terrifying turn. The scammer demanded 258,000 yuan, roughly 48,000 Singapore dollars, to clear her name. And when Li didn't immediately comply, they threatened her with 1.5 years in prison. She was told she had to prove her innocence by paying up. Li, new to the country, likely unfamiliar with local support systems, and terrified by the accusations, fell into a trap that was psychological in every sense. Over the next 4 days, the scammers maintained constant video contact with her. She was forced to report her every move and even write a handwritten 500-word confession, begging the authorities to conduct a thorough investigation. She was consumed by fear and guilt. On the day of her death, March 22nd, she called her mother around noon, asking vague questions about their family savings. Then she sent a handwritten note requesting the exact amount the scammer had demanded. She described it as an emergency. Her mother, unaware of what was really happening, didn't send the money immediately. Shortly after, Ms. Li's friends found her, after she had jumped from her 39th floor apartment. Her parents flew to Malaysia the very next day. Upon checking her phone, they discovered the elaborate scam. The fake officer had monitored her for days, manipulating every thought, action, and emotion she had. Now, Li's devastated father is urging the Chinese embassy in Malaysia to put pressure on the Malaysian authorities for a thorough investigation. But beyond this case, the larger issue is clear. International students and vulnerable individuals are being targeted by increasingly sophisticated scams. Here's a crucial question for you. If someone accused you of a crime you didn't commit and demanded money to avoid jail, would you be able to tell it was a scam? Leave your thoughts in the comments, especially if you're living or studying abroad. Share this video with friends and loved ones. It might just save a life. For more eye-opening stories that truly matter, like this video, subscribe to 2230, and turn on the notification bell so you'll never miss our next report.